Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I am the Korean Lashan, and today we're making oven roasted potatoes with sauteed squash and zucchini. Today's ingredients are multicolored baby potatoes, roughly about 2 pounds of these. I think I may have actually used a little over 2 pounds, but I would say at least 2 pounds to start with. One small onion, or just a half of a larger onion if you happen to already have a large onion on hand. You want about 3 yellow squash and 1 zucchini. Ranch seasoning, this can be whatever your favorite brand of ranch seasoning is. Minced garlic, cooking oil. The cooking oil can be your favorite brand of cooking oil. I just use canola here. You're going to want to salt and pepper this to taste. And just so you know what I'm actually using to cook this in, I'm going to be using a medium to large size skillet, I would say, and also a 9 by 13 inch pan for your potatoes. You also want to go ahead and preheat your oven to about 425. And with that, we have all our ingredients. We'll get started by washing our potatoes. We want to give those a thorough clean. I would also like to point out to make sure you do this with anything you get from the store, okay? Your veggies, your fruit, your rice, your dried beans. I want to make sure all of you are being safe out there. And once these are nice and clean, you're going to want to kind of dry them off a bit and then go ahead and let those sit to the side and just air dry even. And from here, we'll turn our focus to our onion. So you want to go ahead and half that onion if you're using a whole one and dice up each half, leaving them separate. Same thing, if you have a half of a very large onion, go ahead and cut that half that you have into 2 separate halves, dice them up and just leave them separately. You can kind of sit that to the side as well with your potatoes. And we'll come back to the onion shortly after this. And from here, you can go ahead and grab your squash and your zucchini. You see here I have 3 yellow squash and 1 green zucchini. You want to go ahead and give those guys a good wash as well. And go ahead and cut off those end pieces that you can see right up at the top and the very bottom. And from there, you can go ahead and slice up the rest of your squash and your zucchini just into kind of thin round slices like I have here, and sit that to the side. Turning your attention back to your potatoes, you now want to take half of that onion that you chopped up and mix that in with your potatoes with about 2 caps of your cooking oil. Okay, drizzle that over the top, mix it all in together well, and it should look like this. Then you're ready for your ranch seasoning. So I'm just showing you guys the brand I use here because I just happen to have this on hand, but I use different ones. But this is what I'm using today. So you just want to take your packet of ranch seasoning, go ahead and sprinkle that entire seasoning packet into your potato and onions and mix it together. And once you've got it mixed, go ahead and pop this in the oven. You want to bake it for about 45 minutes or until it's soft. And from here, we can turn our attention to our skillet. Now, you want to add 2 caps of your cooking oil to this skillet. Let it get kind of warm first, and then add a teaspoon of your minced garlic as well. While that garlic is sitting in the skillet, go ahead and grab a handful, or actually that first half of your onion. Toss it in with the garlic, mix it around for about a couple of minutes. From here, go ahead and add your sliced squash and zucchini to that skillet. This is also a good moment to go ahead and add your salt and pepper and any other seasonings you feel might taste good here. And you want to let your squash just saute 10 to 15 minutes depending on how soft you like your squash to be. I like mine soft but not mushy, so I usually do around 10 to 11 minutes or so, stirring it occasionally. And this is the end result. This is what my squash looks like now that it is all done and tender the way that I like it. Also, our potatoes are now gorgeous and done, crispy in parts, soft on the inside, perfectly seasoned. I'm so excited about this in case you can't tell, so let's go ahead and plate it. And there you have it. Our baked baby potatoes with sauteed squash and zucchini. This meal is so savory and so satisfying. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I'd love to hear how this went for you in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Be kind to yourself and then everyone else. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.